Alright, so in this video, I'm going to discuss three brand new golden visa options. Now, yes, there's the typical Portugal. I talk about Latvia quite a bit. It's in the cheapest possible golden visa in the European Union. And there's obviously Greece. A lot of people like to purchase real estate. They feel it's going to appreciate. They don't care about the nationality. They're not looking for EU citizenship. They just want a cheap property. They just want a EU permit. So Greece checks that box. But this video is based on heavy demand. A lot of you guys have asked for this topic. What are the alternate golden visa that's upcoming in 2026? And I'm also going to discuss something that's truly special, far better in terms of lifestyle, safety, the passport strength, and all those things. Cumulatively, if you look at an overall average of these things, I feel there's an option that's far better than these 6 EU golden visas. I'm going to discuss that towards the end of the video. But before we deep dive in these 3 new options, and what are the options? The options are Bulgaria, Hungary, and there's an upcoming golden visa that's Romania. I'm going to compare and contrast the pricing, the eligibility criteria, the flexibility, and then I'm going to talk about my opinion on which one is the best option for 2026. Now, before I deep dive in these 3 golden visas, if you feel that this channel helps you in any which ways, adds value to your life, helps you in making better decisions, then please do me a favor. Take a look at your subscription. It does not cost anything, but if you turn on that subscription, it really helps the channel. It helps me get you valuable content. So please go ahead and subscribe. Now let's talk about Bulgaria. Now in Bulgaria, is there a golden visa? Yes, there is a golden visa in Bulgaria. A lot of people know this. A lot of people don't know this, but the deal in Bulgaria is that you need to invest 512k euros in a Bulgarian licensed fund. So there are several funds, the AIFs and ETFs. Those are specific kind of instruments. If you park 512k euros in that, then you qualify for the Bulgarian golden visa. It offers you a permanent residency, not a temporary permit, and there is no physical stay required for the Bulgarian option. The second option on this list is Hungary. This is also a one that people often ask about. Prior to July 1st, 2024, Hungary used to have an extraordinary deal where you purchase real estate, you park 500k euros in a residential real estate, you buy a couple of properties, make up for that value, you can rent that apartment, you can occupy that apartment, you can buy it as an investment property and in future sell it. But that deal is gone. That deal was really interesting. It was 500k euros of investment in your residential real estate property, but that's taken off the shelf. There's an alternate path now that's half the amount, 250k euros, and you put this into approved real estate fund units registered with the Hungarian National Bank. So the bank offers some units, you purchase those units, the value is 250k euros, and then you can qualify for the Hungarian golden visa. The residency permit that you get from Hungary is a 10 years residency permit. You can renew this for another 10-year period, and you can keep doing it for as long as you want. The third option on this list is Romania golden visa. They have created a draft law, and that law says that you got to invest a minimum 400k euros, and this is for non-EU nationals, and the eligible instruments could be real estate, Romanian government bonds, authorized funds, shares in listed companies, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of details that are missing. They need to publish that in the final version, in the final policy that they publish. We got to check if residential real estate qualifies. If it does, then this would be interesting because people would like to purchase their personal property. So let's say I want to do the Romanian golden visa. I don't mind throwing in 400k euros in property. Maybe I can live there, maybe I can rent it, maybe it appreciates in value, so I don't care. I can park that money and then get the EU residency permit or EU permanent residency permit. So a lot of details need to come out. Now, if you are subscribed to this channel, I promise you, you will be notified the moment there's an update on the Romanian golden visa. So as that progresses. We are constantly in touch with our Romanian attorneys to track this with immigration. For right now, any other options, any alternate options, you know what to do. You can click the link, book a call. We can have a quick discussion and discuss those as well. Now, what is my personal favorite choice out of all these programs? Out of the 6 existing Golden Visa programs, there's a smashing update to Portugal. There's something sensational that has just happened yesterday, and this channel was one of the very first ones to report on that change. If you have missed that all important update and the drama that unfolded in the Portuguese assembly, you can check this video. This talks about the latest breaking. So Portugal still remains the #1 choice out of all the golden visas. The #2 choice is Latvia, a beautiful golden visa. Someone looking for something on the cheap, on the budget, more affordable. This is the cheapest EU golden visa, so that's going to be Latvia. And my personal favorite in 2026, and I feel this option is far better than a lot of these other miscellaneous golden visa types, and that is the Uruguay direct permanent residency.
Uruguay from scratch is permanent residency. We apply for permanent residency. There is no a minimum time to be in Uruguay. Yes, once you have the residency, come once every 3 years at least.
Residency. If you earn $1,200 through any means, right? Could be passive, active, except illegal, right? Illegal funds don't count. But if you're legally earning $1,200, could be your employer, could be any kind of income, and that does qualify for the direct permanent residency in Uruguay. This is not Argentina. This is not Paraguay. This is not Mexico. This is one of the safest and the best countries in the world, in Latin America. Gets you a Mercosur citizenship after just 3 years for qualifying candidates. It's a flexible permanent residency. It's actually a paper permanent residency with no minimum physical presence prescribed. You do have to enter the country only once every 3 years. Very manageable. A lot of our clients are doing Uruguay, are interested in pursuing Uruguay. If you are interested, you can always reach us and we can get you started. Now, if you have missed that all important attorney video on Uruguay, where she explains all the different permutation, combination requirements and whatnot, hop onto this one. This is a must watch if you haven't seen it. Catch you in this one.